keeping everything up to.
Hello.
Hello. Good
How's it
afternoon.
going?
How are you?
I'm okay. I've been sick for the last like 5 days, but we're almost out of it now.
Did you get to take any
Sean, you met
relaxation or
Kara.
R&R
That's funny.
time, or did you work the whole time and that's why it was 5 days instead of three?
Um, I mean, I've been working on and off. I took there was about one day that I couldn't work, and then the rest of the time I was basically on and off. But I've been resting. I've been getting there. I don't think it was. A lot of people got sick in the office, and I don't think that I made it last longer because a lot of people. Yeah,
Okay, all
Kara's
right.
funny.
It was passing
Thanks,
around.
Cowboy Larry.
What in the biscuits? Okay, you guys, so excited you're here. We have a lot to get through, and thank you so much, Zach. I'm sorry that you were ill. I'm glad you're feeling better. Love the
Thank
hat,
you.
love your face. Let's go. It's Wisdom Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday, a weekly live stream where we bring to you wisdom from subject matter experts. We're delighted to have Zach here, CEO and co-founder of Favorited. Zach is the CEO. Megs is not the CEO. Zach is the CEO. I'm nobody. I am nobody. I'm like you. We're all great people, but we're not as important as these people. Okay, so calm down. We do want you to ask questions in the chat, but please don't spam. If you don't keep it rated G, we're going to come after you with a bar of soap and wash your filthy little mouth. I'll make you sit in timeout. That's right. The extra love chair for you naughties. Don't try it. You're going to owe me a speed demon
Thanks.
if you drop any swears. Lastly, and most important, we are recording this and we will have some time for Q&A. So please make sure you pay attention because nothing is worse than being totally embarrassed when you ask a question that we have of something we've already addressed. So pay attention. Don't monopolize the mic. Ricky Bobby, shake and bake. Thank you. Cowboy Larry, give him a follow. He's a cowboy and he sings and he's also an excellent streamer, guys. We have been playing a lot with our stories.
Yeah,
But we don't like that we call them stories, Zach. Stories are Instagram and shorts.
interesting.
Shorts are YouTube. So can we please call them flips, like favorited clips, or faves, your faves, or a combination? Can we call them flaves? Your flavor
Flaves.
flaves, your
Your
flaves.
flaves. Yeah, I mean,
Flips,
stories. The
flips.
only the only reason we call them stories is because it's a recognized like format and how people interact with them.
Yeah.
Um, I like we'll probably come up with our own naming conventions and stuff eventually when we have all of the features that makes it a coherent experience. Like stories is not a complete product yet. We still don't have the leveling up to be able to do longer stories, to do multiple stories. Like we got to implement that. We're also going to have gifting. Like gifting all of the gifts on stories as well, and potentially rankings for content. But we'll see. We'll see about that.
That's exactly what we were hoping you were going to say. We talked about it earlier. Looks like
Yeah.
chat really likes flips. You know, flip your flip. Have
Flips.
you flipped your flip today? Have you switched your flip? Have you flip flopped your flip? I don't know. We totally love the idea of giving real gifts as long as the coins can be separated in its own rank, like content
Yeah.
ranks would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And
there's a
then
platform named Flip. Oh, never mind.
there is a platform named Flip. It's a social like shopping platform
Flip.
that's new. Yeah, called Flip.
You know what? You are all incredibly smart, brilliant, and creative. So come up with something, submit it to the feedback.favorited.com. We can all
Yes.
upvote it and submit it to leadership for the final vote, huh?
So I wanted to ask about a couple things. I want to ask you about a couple things first. How are people interacting with and everyone in chat? How are people interacting with the feedback.favorited.com? Are people feeling like they're more heard? Like you can see that we're looking at your feedback? Has anyone used it? Has anyone it's
Elrico, thank you so much. Okay, so haven't in a while, Josh, and that's me, right? I've popped in and did my initial voting
yeah.
and did my initial kind of suggestions. And I did sign up to have a couple updates, and then I turned that off because I was getting too much email of, there's been a comment added. Um, I have popped in, I kind of pop in when I'm prepping the Wisdom Wednesdays. I haven't seen a lot of new stuff there. Are you guys kind of one and done, set it, forget it? No, they're relying on this for the updates, the weekly.
Got it. Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna start having better comms around releases. What's the timing on everything outside of just the feedback that favorited? But I kind of wanted to just know how people were interacting with that. I also want to know like how people are feeling about stories. Um,
So that's what I wanted to talk about too. It's
yeah,
first on my list, the stories. We know. Okay,
flips.
so excited that we had it right. We've had a lot of
Gaza.
fun. I probably have put up 17 stories because I put one up and I let it go for a few minutes and I delete it and switch something out. I'm kind of playing with it a little bit.
Yep.
We did have some glitches that people are aware of, right? When you watch a story and then that person is live and you go into their live, the story audio will play over their live. And even when you flip back and forth, if they're like co-hosting, you flip in one and you still hear that. So there was that issue, and then the other one was the app kept on glitching for those of us that had like very small amounts of memory on our phones. Like try to go to a story and it would just shut down.
Oh,
I
interesting.
believe that that's been since fixed. I did delete. I did a lot of housekeeping. How about you guys? Chat. Anybody in chat have the same issue? I know we had a lot. Yeah. Storage. What's that? Yeah. Okay. It happens on the watch page to you right now.
The Discover
Don't be
page is
silly.
frozen. Favorited merch is coming soon, for sure. Wait, you know what? What I've realized is I should have. I'm going to have going forward. I'm going to have someone mod me and just collect feedback from the comments as we go. I kind of froze on screen.
I'm recording on my side.
Yeah,
And when we
I
come over
want to.
here, I can record and catch
I
the
want to set
comments.
someone who. I want to set someone who's a moderator.
All right.
Uh,
Ooh, who's
let me
the
see.
lucky?
Who is who on the team is in chat? DM me. I know someone from the team.
What in the nugget? Oh my gosh, you guys are so stinging cute. Okay, so stories and feedback favorited. Comments are coming on the stories at some point.
Yeah,
I
we've got a
will.
bunch of changes and stuff. We wanted to get feedback on stories and where it's at now,
Okay,
and then
so
yeah, I definitely comments are coming.
Okay, so the feedback we have that I've collected for you is right the little glitches I just mentioned. People do want to be able to tap without coins, right? To be able to like a story, they do want the bigger gifts. They want to comment. They want to be able to see the analytics of the stories, right? So how many
Yeah,
views we see and how many coins we see, but we don't see who watched the whole thing, how much was
yeah,
rewatching, what kind of traction the story is getting because it's that story or because it's that creator. Like that, all of that is very important data for your girl. And I know a lot of people need that as well to work on their business models. So
yeah,
that's the feedback that I've got for you.
yeah. There's a lot of analytic stuff that we need. 100%. I yeah. I don't have like a time. Hold on. I'm
Elizabeth says,
modding
no
one of
one
our.
wants to know about analytics. We just want 2v2 battles. Come on, Megs.
Yeah, that's what we're prioritizing right now. So
Wait,
that's
hold on. Let's not misinform. Are you prioritizing battles or are you prioritizing algorithm?
oh algorithm. We have a change to the algorithm that's happening today.
Okay.
Um, the algorithm is going to be an ongoing thing,
Okay.
honestly. But we definitely have like a let's see.
Okay, I have my pen. I know that you've promised you'll keep us in the loop, and we're very, very anxious to know what these changes are.
Oh, nice. Wait, hold on.
Auto timer for box battles. Yes, that's an excellent suggestion. Tapping the screen. Okay, Carmel, we're doing things with tapping, but not
All right,
necessarily
Kelsey,
a
you are
lot.
moderated.
Mods, yeah, moderator powers. The moderator powers are coming. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you're here, Zach. And but chat, thank you so much for keeping this chat going and asking your questions because this is exactly what Wisdom Wednesday is about. Okay, so there was a couple things, Zach, that you hoped would be released this last weekend that weren't, assumably because stories were, taking up the bandwidth of the team. But that's going to be our February event and our gamer daily ranking.
Yeah, the Gamer Daily Rankings is basically ready to go. We wanted to coincide that with some updates to Studio and then another wave of approvals for people to get access to Studio. So that should be almost ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like very, very soon.
Okay. So that's very soon. We will see
I'm
a
gonna
separate ranking for it'll be a sub ranking for gamers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me ping someone on the team right now
Okay.
quickly.
Why yeah, while you're checking on that, we're going to talk about the chat rebuild, which includes the moderator increased powers, right? RTB family, let's go. We absolutely have the slow mo chat coming, the pinning the gifts, pinning the comments, right? Um, Larger moderator designations we talked about. The sharing of the live though is
Yeah,
something that's coming separately,
that's
right?
March. Yeah, that'll be in March for sure.
Okay.
That's the whole system. It's sharing lives, it's sharing stories. It's the precursor to DMs, which will be soon after that.
That'll be with the activities feed rebuild.
Activities feed to inbox. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll be able to share first, and then we'll be able to do the PMDM with the inbox idea, or is that all coming together?
I'm not sure if it's going to come together. I don't know what the V1 of the inbox is going to look like, but the first things that we're prioritizing for inbox are one, the comms, our announcements, moderator actions on our side, and then sharing lives and sharing stories, just like the
Okay.
sharing stuff.
Okay. Okay. I love it. And the sharing, will that go into the inbox, or will that just be like a notification pop up?
It's going to be I from what we've scoped out, it's going to go into the inbox.
Okay.
So it'll be like a DM, but not customizable. It's just you're just sharing the story to someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, our February event. So you teased us a little bit last week on Wisdom Wednesday, but it was Thursday, about our February event and having admirers and favorites. And I'm assuming what's going on, Sin, with the throne, my gorgeous. Thank you so much for crowning me Queen of Favorited today. Appreciate you. LG shooting me through the heart. Thank you so much for giving love a bad name, my darling. Thank you. Um, okay. Best Buy baby with the Midas. Best Buy baby makes an appearance and lets everyone know the legend. An excellent other Best Buy baby going ham. By the way, we are expecting an app-wide announcement to go into that activities feed
Yes.
for the unlocking of that galactic, right?
Yes. 100%. That yeah. I was hoping to get that out earlier, but it's been there's
Yeah.
been a number of things that have been crazy. But yeah, that will definitely go out.
Okay.
Hopefully
Um,
definitely before he unlocks the next one.
Well, you say that, but look, Best Buy, will you put it
I
in
know
chat?
he's
Tell us,
already
are you like a
56.
70, 80? Yeah. No,
He's like
ridiculous.
56 now, I think.
You have 3 days,
Crazy.
Zach. You have
I
three
know.
days.
It's crazy.
He had a great birthday yesterday, by the way, Best Buy baby did. Congratulations on another
Yeah.
trip around the
Happy
solar.
birthday.
All right, so the February event, you teased us a little bit, and if it's anything like past events, those special gifts that were unlocked, the Valentine's and love gifts, do those have anything to do with it? And when can we have more info?
Um Sorry, ask me that one more time. I was just responding to someone.
It's okay. The February event you teased last week
Yes.
about having admirers and favorites, is it going to be
Yes.
similar where we're
We decided not to do that to focus on 2v2s.
okay?
Yeah.
No, you know what? Nobody's mad about that. We'd rather have the 2v2s.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, curb your disappointment, guys, because we'd rather have 2v2s in the algorithm. I did stop you mid thought about what you were going to say about the algorithm, and I did that to give
Yeah.
myself enough time to get more people in here. We now have 5:25. Let's talk about the algorithm.
Yeah, so the algorithm is going to be an ongoing thing. We have a big change that's coming today that will be focused on your performance of your live as an ongoing thing rather than I mean, starting today, basically resetting is not going to help you in the stream. That's been a thing that people are doing because you get a little bump in the beginning. This is going to be an ongoing thing that your algorithm is going to move around. It's not going to be a static thing. It's going to move around throughout your stream as you're doing things, as you're battling, as you're playing games, as you're talking to people. People are participating in chat. I'm not going to give the like meta of that yet. It's basically just generally speaking, you want to be engaged with your core audience, have them engage, talk, play games, etc. Just like
Okay, so
normal
this
stuff that
is
we've already talked about. But
the
this is
engagement.
the engagement, but specifically, it's also going to prioritize who you're engaging with the most in your feed. So if someone is you participate with them a lot, even if they don't have a lot going on in their feed, they're going to show up higher in the feed for you.
Okay.
um, so we have this affinity score, this concept of an affinity
Mhm.
between one person and another, and there's an affinity to the person and the streamer. There's also an affinity to what they're doing. So if you really like to watch battles, you really like boxes, so that's also going to play into the algorithm as well. Um, we're gonna have more clarity. We're gonna have more clarity on. I'm gonna be more transparent about what to actually do when we add the like second layer onto the algorithm, which
Okay.
is which is the gamification of it essentially.
Okay, and we talked very briefly about that. And if you want me to not say anything, I won't. I do want to just clarify that starting today, moving forward, so it's not like we're going to see a huge change today. It's got to take some time to build up those numbers and see our
Yeah.
habits and see who we are engaging with.
Well, I would say that starting tomorrow. Um, Starting tomorrow, I'll get feedback from people on how the algorithm is working. And it's also, I mean, we're changing the algorithm just like in the feed, but we're also changing the algorithm of notifications.
Okay, so this is with people that you're currently engaging with. Any idea about the new friends that don't have any engagement? Are they going to be able to get more viewership as well?
um the new folks who are joining
Yeah.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah, like going
100%.
live and not having a lot of followers. And we kind of we teach the three prongs, and we teach, here are the basics of the very basic algorithm, but they really
Yep.
have to go out in the community and get those engagements to really see some difference.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we'll keep on
we'll
teaching
have
that.
yeah, we'll also have like we'll have some clarity and give some we'll give some visibility on what it looks like when you're just starting out on favorited, like what to do. Because there's a number of things that we're going to target to get people to participate, right? One of those things being boxes.
Okay.
um, but we'll have that in the next coming weeks.
Okay. You guys, will you do me a flavor flav, please? See, we should call them flavs. Follow everyone. Please try not to spam the chat. There's actual valid questions coming through. We want you to follow everyone. Make sure you're following our top supporters, hands down. Best Buy Baby, all the way. Sin, what's going on? My gorgeous LG2, Uncle Jimmy, Duck Race, El Rico, Christmas, More Peace, More Love, Bajab, and Chili Boy. Everyone, please, though, follow, follow, follow. I do have a new glitch to report, Zach. Head Fried Rice is reminding me there's a new glitch with the boxes. When people are removed, it says they're removed now, but they're actually not removed. So just want to report. It looks like we probably would have done a ticket on that already, right, Head Fried?
Interesting. Do we know if has this been reported?
I'm assuming it has. Head Fried, if you want to send one more
Well, I'll
clarification.
check internally here.
The unfollow issue, guys, that's actually, it's a little, we thought it was resolved. They're not actually unfollowing you. You're still following each other unless you actually go and unfollow button, then you're still following. It's just that other screen where it shows that it's still available to be clicked to follow. Um, the audio issue, we're still working on. Dougie Fresh, let's go, Dougie. Yeah, United's heard, my darling, heard United. The audio is still issue, right? It's tied to the phone volume instead of the Zoom volume, or vice versa, right? The internal versus the external, and you guys are still working on that. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. 100%. Also, I want to just say in my chat,
No worry, head Fred.
in my chat, if you guys see Kelsey in here, she is my mod. She's going to respond to some people. I'm gonna have the like. I realize now I should just have this going forward. Is I should have a mod, because some of these things, like people are saying, oh, I haven't heard back from support on the payment stuff. Like if you haven't if you haven't gotten a payout and you haven't heard from the team, send a message to payments@favorited.com. If you are waiting on a reply and it's been a little while, Kelsey will go and ping and make sure you get a response.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
We do still hear, complaints about the not getting a response. So the idea, if you don't hear back within 48 hours, send a follow up. But grateful that you guys do know that you can go to uh, safety@favorited.com for reporting issues, support@favorited.com if you also want to do that in your profile, and then payments@favorited.com. You also have agencies@favorited.com to start an agency, creators@favorited.com to inquire about existing agencies. And of course, don't go to jobs@favorited anymore. Go to the website, jobs.favorited.com to check out available positions. When we will have that's one thing that's really going to help, Zach, when we have
Yep.
the feedback website tied to the profile settings like we do support, where we don't have to go off app as often. I think that I'll be more active in it for sure.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's 100% going to be in there. We have a lot of stuff that we need to add to I mean, there's stuff that we're going to add to settings, and then there's also stuff that we're going to add to inbox,
Inbox,
right?
right?
So I mean, I want it to be very relatively easy to get access to the team if you are a certain level verification. So your support will actually like escalate as you have higher verification. So
Got it.
the people who are high verified right now should have easier access to support and easier access to
Okay.
documentation.
Okay, so that's another perk about the levels of verification. You're going
Yeah,
to
the
get
level, so like
priority.
level perks, we've barely started on level perks right now. Like there's we have like a couple things in there, but we have a lot more planned, and that's something we'll start rolling out much more quickly too as we get through these like basic features like 2v2s, for example.
Um, okay. Somebody's still reporting the box glitch thing.
That
Um,
that box, the last box is taken up.
yeah.
Has that been happening less? I mean, it's been happening less, right?
It's been happening less for me. The block button needs to start working. Chili Boy says less. Okay, being dropped randomly, Anthony,
It's
that
happening a
could be
lot.
the user's Wi-Fi. That might be the user's, right? A lot of the box glitches we have isn't the app, it's the person that's in a box, it's their internet. If it's not stable or if they lose connectivity, they get dropped and looks like they're in the box, but they're not.
Yeah, that is the one thing is like connectivity issues. Like we're doing a lot to give more visibility on that stuff too. Like it's
Uh,
it's it's so yeah, my team says we're actively working on the boxes and looking into the reconnect logic. Benji, let's go. Benji,
Benji, congratulations, darling.
yeah. And Benji, I have something to tell you soon.
Ooh, secret.
Oh, wait, Benji. I didn't realize that.
The solar.
I
When
didn't
it came
realize
in
you
yes,
unlocked solar. That's crazy.
when it came in yesterday, I'm like, Best Buy, wait, what?
That's crazy.
Congratulations, Benji.
Yeah, congrats.
So can I just backtrack a little bit back to the I love tacos too, Dougie Fresh. The level perks. So we have a couple. Those couple are what?
Sorry, say that.
What are the existing verification level perks that we have?
So the existing verification level, I mean, oh man, there's so much that's been worked on.
That you remember?
I'm trying to remember what is in the app and what is just like stuff that we've been talking about on our end. Um, so right
I
now,
mean, this is the privacy of favorited. This is not going anywhere.
yeah, that's you'd think so, but I have been told that there are a lot of people who are now watching these lives.
I
Um,
mean, I put them on the on the YouTube channel, so
yeah, I
definitely
know.
they're published.
Yeah, they're published. There's also a lot of people who are in here. The rewards. What are the rewards in right now? That's a good question.
Okay, mod actions not working. Spirit Healer says. What kind of actions are you trying to do, Miss Spirit Healer?
Certain mod like there's some that fail sometimes, but it's not. There shouldn't be mod actions like completely not working. What is it that you don't see that's not working?
Mute. The mute button is not working for people in rooms over 100. If you've got more than 100 people in your room, the mute does not work for moderators.
Interesting.
Thank you, my incredible moderators over here. Christmas, head fried rice, spirit healer, my gorgeous Brittany Butterfly Shrimp Animals. Uh, Petty is daddy. Thank you so much. And ban is also not working, Chaos says. LG2 wants to know about secret games. We will talk about that shortly, my friend. Okay. Yes, the moderator functions, Cowboy Larry, is part of the chat rebuild, so that's going to be coming out later. Okay, so the level perks you're going to look at, the muting the host in boxes. Jess, what do you mean by that? You want to be able to you want to be in a box and mute the host? Shut up, Megs. I'm trying to speak. Not sure what that means, my darling. Tell me. King Savage, when are 2v2s coming? We're working on them. They're taking priority over the February event.
Yeah, we're trying to get it out before the end of February. That's the target.
I mean, you've just made Dougie Fresh a very happy chili man.
And sativa, we don't censor a lot of words. There's not a lot of words that are censored in chat. That's by design. But like, if there's someone who's saying that word in derogatory sense, in a hate sense, thanks, Kara.
Okay,
If they're
Kelly,
if
my
they're saying
darling,
that word
leave.
in a derogatory sense, please just report them.
Kelly, my darling, leave and come back into the app. You've got an audio glitch where you're hearing Jokers live over this one. And then maybe put in a support ticket and let them know what you were doing before you
Yeah,
came in here.
we there's a specific thing that hopefully, there's a bigger thing that we're working on that hopefully in a month, um, the audio stuff as well as some of the disconnect issues are solved all at once. An infrastructure thing that we're working on. So I know that I know about the audio and I know about disconnect stuff. Yeah, 2v2s are going to be added this month, hopefully.
All right, so let's talk
All right,
about
wow.
2v2s. But first, the February event got pushed. We decided not to do it because we wanted to focus on 2v2s, right?
Focusing on
So we're not doing that.
2v2s. Focus on
All right.
2v2s, and we're gonna have a bigger March Madness event tournament coming
Oh,
up.
attorney. Oh, we love attorney. We love
Yeah.
attorney. Okay. Also, we love attorneys for the record. They keep us safe. So, also, 2v2s. Are we going to have a battle randomizer button before that's rolled out?
That's a good question. I don't know if that is as high a priority as getting 2v2s out, but it's definitely in the scope and in the spec. Like,
Okay.
we'll
I
see.
mean,
I'll see about that.
the assumption with the 2v2s, like we do most things, is you're going to do some kind of tournament battle announcement where it is 2 versus 2, and that's how we all kind of know that it's a thing. Like, we'll test it first. Or
Yep.
are you just going to release it and let us go ham?
We are probably going to have the first thing that's tested by our beta program, or like our beta tester program is probably going to be 2v2s. So we'll test that before it goes out.
So will
And then
people
there'll be an
see?
announcement.
Will random people be able to see 2v2s on the app happening and just not be able to do it themselves, or will it be completely off app?
Um that's a good question. I'm not sure exactly. It
Okay.
probably will be not available to everyone at first, and there will be some people it's available to, and then everyone can see it.
Joel, honey, built-in timer for boxes. I love that idea. We've made that suggestion. I
Yeah.
think it's been quite upvoted on the feedback website. But yeah, we definitely want a built-in timer for box battles. And yes, you guys, you ask all the time. Moderators will be able to bring people up in boxes and kick them down. It's coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. Okay, gamer rankings. You said we were going to have pretty soon. It's already available. It's just a matter of turning it on. February event we talked about. We're not going to do. Okay, all right, my darling. We have
Yes.
some scamming happening on the app. Somebody brought it to my attention and just kind of watched it for a while. And I just, while we got you, clarify. The scamming that I'm talking about is the free coins. So there have been people who are creating multiple thousands of fake accounts
Yeah,
to
we're
get
aware.
free coins and then gift them to themselves, right? And you're all
Yeah.
on top of that, right? Do we need to do
Yeah.
anything about it? If we see it, do we report it? Do we just move forward? Like, what do we do?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you see anything that is going to help the team have awareness of what's going on, always just report it. Give us a, yeah,
Okay.
give us some
What
context. But
What if someone is using, for example, my free coin code and I keep on getting 50 free coins, but they're all fake accounts? What's the ramification there?
um, yeah, there's certain amount of like fake coins or fraud that's going on that we are just eating right now. There will be more clarity on that in the balance, in your like withdrawal balance at some point if there's some kind of fraud going on with the coins that you were gifted. Right now, it's like people have been paid out stuff that is fraudulent, even though because we're just like taking care of that right now.
Well, I
But
thought you
eventually.
couldn't cash out the free coins at all, like they had to be used in app.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if someone is gifting those coins to you and it
Oh,
was just
right,
a fake account or something,
right,
yeah.
right.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so two things that pop up in the chat. First, with regards to the studio testing, somebody wanted to know when we are going to have a Discord channel where they can report their results on. I think if you're a tester, you know who you're supposed to go to communicate with, right?
If you have, if you have, yeah, if you have access to Studio, but you don't have access to the Studio Discord room, just post in Discord that you need access to that room.
Oh, great. There you go.
Because you should have access to that room.
There you go. And then somebody asked, is it going to be harder to become verified if you're not an OG after we go live? I mean, OG has
It,
nothing to do with it, right?
no, no, and it's also it will be harder to get verified as a gifter
Because of the
slightly
1.5.
because the 1.5, but it's not going to be harder to get verified as a streamer. And also, there will be other ways to get bonus XP, so it's functionally not really going to be a difference.
I
When
was
we
snipping last week's live, and I remember you saying, I'm getting excited about the bonus XP after we go live, because for the longest time, we just thought we were going to be, cut off. So the fact that we're going to be able to, be awarded temporary additional XP is exciting. We love it. We love it.
Awesome.
Speaking of loving it, we've had a lot of birthdays. We mentioned Best Buy was yesterday, Sir Ken's is tomorrow, and people have been very excited about getting their birthday presents added to their arsenal, but then they haven't gotten it, and then they're feeling passed over, and
Yes,
hurt.
yes, that is something that I'm pushing to get in. That just automatically shows up when it's your birthday.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would be I was hoping that it would be in this week, but it was not.
OG right there.
Nice.
Original game. That's what it means. Everybody asks. That's what it means.
Nice.
Original.
I
Okay.
love it.
Okay. So it's coming, you're working on it. And if they've got a birthday coming and they want it added, like, can they reach out and ask for it? Or is it just like, we're working on getting it for everybody, so chill out if you don't have it, sorry?
Um, I mean, we're trying to get them in. Honestly, I think at this point, we just have to wait until we get it in
Okay.
automatically. We've added it for a few people, but now we need to, yeah, now we need to get it in
Yeah. So
programmatically.
we're not gonna be able to let people ask for it. Like, we're not gonna have the birthday present
But I
until
mean,
it's
I'm
automatic.
hoping we get this in like in the next few days.
Okay. More boxes, more than 9 boxes.
More than 9 boxes. Yeah. I mean, I that's probably going to be probably an April thing. That's not like the highest priority.
Yeah.
How many boxes do people want?
12.
Put 12 boxes? 12? Everyone says
Yeah.
12. 16, 20,
125. You stop it.
20,
12 is what they want.
115. So 37, 69,
A
200.
baker's dozen, 12 plus host.
The whole app.
What? Oh my
That
gosh,
would
we could
be
do.
an insane 10,000. That would be an insane live stream if we just got the whole app in one
Just get
live.
everybody,
Technologically, that would be very, very difficult. 12 to 16 is cool.
69.
69.
Congratulations, Jules.
DT would love to
Opals
do
your
that.
69th day today, Jules Opals. Okay. What about, here we go. Um, with regard to the banners and ads, we get this all the time. We talk about it every week. We have a gamification coming so
Yes.
that we all have an opportunity to do our banners and ads. Is that an April thing? By the way, live launch, guys, before the end of April is what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
Live launch before the end of April. So what's the ETA for that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, there's like V1, V2, V3 of what we want to get in for the gamification around scheduled events. I that's a good question. I don't know when that will be in. Probably an April thing. Yeah,
Best
probably an
Buy
April thing.
baby with his gorgeous summit gift. Holy Hannah, look at him go, you gorgeous brother. Thank you so much, Best Buy baby, for that beautiful summit advertising your amazing job with 1,000,000 coins. Okay. I heard what you said. I got excited. I clenched a little bit. We're gonna keep on. We're gonna press forward, guys. Press forward. We do we have you any extra today, Zach, or is it just the 15 remaining minutes?
I'll stay a little bit later today.
Okay,
I'm
good. We've
mostly
missed
I've
you.
just been I appreciate it. I mostly just been sick here.
Hmm.
So I can hang out for a little bit. I have some meetings coming up a little bit later, but I can hang
Okay.
out for another.
Well, let's
Yeah.
let me get through the rest of my list and then bring you over for some Q&A. We've got a queue for the Q&A. Okay, with regards to our battle 2v2s, right? There's other things that we were looking for battles. Is that going to come with the 2v2s as well, or is this going to be a rolling?
Yeah, we're gonna try to get the other formats out. I mean, we see some people who are doing the 1v3s over in the other app.
Yeah.
That's a new format. I mean, we're building it modularly. Ooh, what happened?
Don't let the sun on me. Woo! The
Little
solar.
solar,
A
little
solar.
solar
I
action.
know. Brittany's like, oh wow, yeah, you guys. That's and thank you, Best Buy, baby. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I will keep on all my clothes, but definitely feeling the heat, my darling. Thank you so much, Best Buy, baby, for this solar. He knows how to market. Wow. So all these updates with the battles we've talked about, but what about those of us that love to play the other games? Are we going to have new trivia questions, new Pictionary words, new yes and no, red flag, green flags?
Yeah, that's something I flagged this week is getting more questions in for trivia. That's going to be a priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Questions for trivia. Is there going to be like a fixed end to those games where we can declare a winner, or will it continue to just be ongoing?
Yeah, I mean, we actually want to do a lot with trivia. I don't know where that is in the prioritization, but like trivia, we have some fun stuff that we want to do with trivia. We'll see if we get it all in. Like definitely winner type thing.
Okay. Well,
Certain
I mean, with
game modes for trivia.
can we have like topic modes? Like Best Buy again.
Oh, let's see. Whoa. Seventh.
Look, look. It's the Galactic. It's the Galactic. Only Best Buy can give that. And he is so generous with it. Oh, you're going to make me cry. Best Buy. Thank you so much for the Galactic. He is the Galactic level prestige. He is an incredibly generous and very creative creator here on Favorited. As a matter of fact, I got notice that my Best Buy robe is going to be shipped shortly. So maybe next week you'll see
Nice.
me in purple cashmere over here advertising for my best
We're
buddy Best
definitely going
Buy.
to need to get some Best Buy robes in the
For
office.
real, seriously. Speaking of, right, the favorited merch you mentioned right when we first got started today.
Yeah.
Uh, any you know we liked it, we like the brand, we like the flaves, we our favorite place to be is together, and our favorite stuff to wear is, oh, I want it right now.
Yeah, we're going to need to send these out definitely
Oh my gosh. Oh,
to
oh,
our
I'm so excited.
verified
Can
folks.
we have an original gangster with favorited on it?
That would be yeah, that would be great. Yeah,
Oh my
we're
god.
going to have we're going to expand and we're going to have merch uh soon, very soon.
Okay.
We'll send it to like that's going to be another thing that's like awarded when you hit a certain level of verification. Probably a lower level, like verification level 2,
Well, you
or 3.
oh, wait a minute, level 2 or 3, you're gonna get some merch?
Probably,
That's
yeah. That's what
amazing.
we're talking about that.
Alejandro says, "I want that shirt. I'm coming for that shirt. I want that Tupperware. I'm coming for it."
It's a good
Um,
color. We just
it's
like the favorited red is just a good color. Favorited
is
red,
it
favorited
red
pink.
though? Because I call it pink.
Yes,
Is it
pink, red, something right in between.
salmon?
Salmon.
It's our love pink. Guys, I interrupted you. We're gonna do a little research and come back to it. So I want to come back to it. Levels right now. What are the level rewards we're currently getting? Were you able to isolate that?
Oh, the level rewards are current. No, I did not.
Okay.
I didn't.
You don't want
It's
to give too
it's
much.
not much right now. Like it's definitely not much. You get a little boost, but like it's small.
Yeah.
And basically whatever is in the verification levels tab is what you're getting.
Except for
Um,
not always though, because I'll talk to you later. Okay, so
okay.
okay, there's something else that kind of happens occasionally on the app, and while we're all here together, 520 gorgeous favorites. It's not helpful to make a report to the safety team just with hearsay, right? Like this dude was saying this, and it made me feel bad, right? We have to have some kind of documentation to back it up, right? So it's
Um,
one thing to report a lie, but if we're emailing, do we need to have screenshots or snippets or something?
I mean, we are building out more and more tooling so that we can easily reference back something that people are talking about.
Okay.
Um, it's always helpful to have screenshots, recordings, more context. Like that's always helpful. But I would always recommend people to just report what they can if they have something, because we have a team that's tracking and you know working on these things actively.
Okay. When I report alive, and I do all the time because you guys are sinful, dirty. I'm kidding. I never do. It's fine. No, I do when it needs to be done. But when we do report, what does that actually do? Does that mean that like the stream automatically starts getting recorded, or AI starts watching, or a person comes in? Like what actually happens?
We have a team that looks at reports actively right now.
Okay. So
So
an actual
it
person
goes
goes
it
in
goes to
and
the
watches
yeah it
it.
goes to a person.
Okay. And then again, just to reiterate, just because that streamer is streaming the next day does not mean that nothing was done.
Yes. Yep. And yes, like generally speaking, we tend towards suspensions and warnings. We tend not for to permanently ban people because we want people to behave better over time. Like if there's plenty of things that will get you permanently banned in the app, but we want people to behave over time better. They're going to go to a different platform. They're going to do something else. Like we want people to be here and learning how to just behave better, less toxic.
And and reward and push out the positivity instead of punish the bad, right? We want to be the positivity
Yes,
potato.
100%.
With regards
Yeah,
to reporting, everybody
yeah. We
knows.
we we will have archive of your stories. We will archive your stories. I mean, we are archiving your stories. We just don't have a front end that you can see it. Um, and then I'm getting a note from my mod here that people are talking about the 70-30 split changing. The 70-30 split is not changing. It is not changing. And yes, we will get more funny gifts.
And what does grandfathered mean?
Grandfather means if anyone's in right now, you will have the 70-30 split permanently, but it's not changing. Like it's not changing for anyone. It's not changing for new people or any like 70-30 split is pretty solidly like not going anywhere anytime in any conversation we've had.
At all. Gorgeous A Cakes, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. The report button, we know it is in an inconvenient place. We've mentioned that. Someone asked if it's going to be in a menu instead. I don't know the answer. Zach, do you know the answer of where the report button will end up landing so it does not encroach the boxes for battles?
Yeah, it'll probably be a three button. The same thing with stories. There's like a 3 button um, menu that pops up. It'll probably be something like that. sometime
Are we
soon.
gonna? Have video clips like Twitch. I don't Twitch. What's the difference between our stories and Twitch video clips?
No, video clips meaning like clips of your live. That's another
Oh,
thing that we need to get into the reward system of um, the reward system of the leveling, the verification levels. So that we've had planned for a while. We have functioning. We just need to get it in.
Karu with the tornado, Jessica's with the
Haru.
panda. United 777 says something, Zach. This is what he says. Megs and Zek, please send me a gift. Let me get that feeling of getting a big gift. Face melting, face melting, face melting, face melting. I don't know that that's the right approach. What are your feelings there?
If I see you're live and I'm passing through, I'll probably give you a gift. I generally speaking, I go through people's lives and send gifts sometimes. But yeah, I can't do it right now. We can't gift if we're the one streaming.
Oh, well, somebody says, really? No, absolutely, you guys. This is Karu. Thank you so much for the throw, my darling. Absolutely appreciate that. This is the app for people who love to love, and Sprinkle Twinkle is a real thing. I can't tell you the number of times Zach, Fareed, DT, Matt, JFK pops in and says hi and throws, an eggplant or something that I pop around. I'm not part of the app, you guys. I'm a creator like you, but I'm not the only one. We pop around and we support each other. We love you guys. I love everybody. It's just something we do here. And a gift given is never expected to be sent back, right? That's not what we
Yeah,
do either. So
no.
both sides all the time. Love you. Will there be DMs? We talked about that already. Yes, those are coming. They're coming after we are able to share the stories and share the flips.
But yeah, that's
Um,
soon. That's soon after. So like the big thing is the big feature is the refactor of activity feed to be inbox, and that is happening soon after we get 2v2s in.
Somebody made a suggestion, and I had never heard of that before. And so, on those ones, I like to bring to you. What would be your thought about presenting the creator's top support file, the people that support that creator the most? Oh no, guys. Yeah. Let's see. Are people who have been here since? Okay, so Head Fried Rice is answering the OG question. Can we? Okay, so scheduled battles, my darling Sarah Marie. At this present juncture, you can schedule your own battle and battle anybody anytime you want. But as far as getting like a banner advertisement, you have to sit tight, my darling, because right now banners are only for affiliates and those very limited basis. Very soon though, we will all have an opportunity to build our own banners, our own advertisements, okay? And you will it's going to be gamified. So the number of engagements you have will increase your visibility on that invitation or on that ad. All right, let's see if we can get Zach back. Actually, are you going to come in here, Zach? Is it time now? Maybe you're just going to pop in here. Okay, personalized gifts. So right now, you guys, the only personalized gift is the summit, which you earn when you are able to obtain 1 million coins in one day. However, Zach had said that there are going to be personalized gifts for higher level verifications. So that might be one of those perks that he was mentioning. Okay, really excited about that. What did I mix in my drink today? Hoda wants to know. Well, it happens to be white sugar-free Gatorade with white sugar-free Monster. I'm wearing a white shirt and it is not snowing outside, but it should because it's friggin' freezing. It's all white today. Hello?
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just disconnected right there. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Now you know how we feel.
Yeah.
How's your Wi-Fi over there at corporate?
I'm not. I'm at home still because I've been sick.
Oh,
This
okay.
is my last day staying home.
Thanks for not passing it on, but I'm sorry that you have to work at home. But also, thanks for doing this for us today.
Yeah.
What in the Cheshire Cat, my darlings? Okay, we were talking about what before you so terribly were dropped.
What were we talking about?
Oh, the amazing suggestion. The amazing suggestion was, what about having your top supporters of you on your profile? Somebody had suggested that and said that it was a really
Yeah.
fun kind of gamification, that somebody wanted to be Meg's number one, and they were on Best Buy's, you know,
Well, yeah, we're gonna have gift
bar for a
galleries.
second. Okay, gift galleries,
Gift
right?
galleries for sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, that'll be
Um,
part of it then.
yeah, there will be stuff for that. I don't know if it's going to be as like one to one, but like there will be gift galleries, and
Are we
and there
gonna?
will be other ways of. Can I carry us to McDonald's? What does that mean?
They want to do a GoFundMe so we can get you 5G at your house. Oh, you guys. Yes, that was a good suggestion.
Yeah.
No, stop it. Stop it. Um, okay, going live, social onboarding experiences. So we were going to be doing um, additional box time, maybe acknowledging the community guidelines. That's something that we're looking for in
Yeah.
April, right? Not before.
Yep.
Okay. Um, and then the additional solution for international payouts, you were working with a company looking at something outside of PayPal for that.
Yes. Yep.
Me.
We're working on that.
Okay.
I don't have a timeline for that. That's happening in parallel with
Okay.
everything else.
And then your favorite me unfavorited. I love that. Oh, Achilles is here with that gangster panda. I got to get some extra hats, you guys. I keep on switching between the same headgear, but you know what? When you make the gangster go. Thank you, my gorgeous Achilles. Okay, the favorite me unfavorited. I love how you guys have built that into the algorithm almost. I mean, without having to say Zach is my favorite. I'm going to know that Zach is my favorite because I spend all my time with Zach, right? So the
Yeah.
fact that the algorithm's going to help. But will we still have the manual? You're my favorite. I want to get
Yes.
all your notifications. Okay, so what does that look like? The favorite me unfavorited. Has that morphed at all?
That is still a concept that we're working on. Like before that, we were going to have straight up subscriptions. Um, but yeah, that's like probably more like a later March April thing too.
So
Yeah,
subscriptions was the next on my list.
subscriptions.
You
Yeah, subscriptions is kind of like sandwiched between. I mean, it might come around the same time as inbox. Um,
okay?
but yeah, inbox and subscriptions are both a March thing.
Festival with the bones. Thank you so much. Okay, that was the bulk of my list questions. Um, if you want to pop over and do Q&A, we're right on time. Those of
Cool.
you that want to ask Zach a question on something we haven't already discussed, please request a box. I'll take you up in order. But before if we lose anybody, I'll just be very disappointed. Sorry it didn't print in color, but you guys, February 27th, Favorite It's Top Talent Superstar Spectacular. That is next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Look at this lineup. These are some of our famous celebrity musicians, okay? So we've got Hardware, we've got Rhoda G, Jay Sings, I'm Loving CJ, Singer for Life, 2Js, Hocus Pocus, Larry Ice. We've got Rings, we've got Selena Graves, we've got Sarah Sings, we've got official Fabio Jackson, and J.W. King. What a lineup. Again, this was just going to be for the musicians, not all of you, but a lot of our celebrities here. If this is enough exposure for them and you guys love it, we will do comedians and dancers and all the ham later, but you do not want to miss it. We'll get advertisements out, okay? Favorite, it's Top Talent Superstar Showcase Spectacular. All right, you want to come on over, Zach?
Yes.
All right.
Everyone head over to Meg's stream. I'm gonna jump into boxes, so click over there. Casto, I see you. I hear that. We're considering everything. So yeah, optimization is something that will happen as we're growing here. So yeah, everyone
All
go
right.
over.
See you shortly. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much, Fester, my darling. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, baby. You give love my favorite name. Thank you so much. Okay, my darlings. Reminder. Wisdom Wednesday every week. Every week we do Wisdom Wednesday. We do all the updates. We collect all your questions throughout the week. So if you want to submit a question, click on my profile. Go to my beacons link. Join the Discord. Okie Zaddy is here. BT Dubs, Box Battles tonight. with Oki Zaddy on Wednesdays and Sundays. Big, huge, amazing, fun creator. Definitely give me a follow on the YouTube if you want clips about the Wisdom Wednesdays. We do them on Instagram as well, but I'm not as good on Instagram. Also, you guys, we do on Friday. Thank you, Certified. On Fridays, we do our streamer verification box battles. Ali from Chicago. Thank you, Ali, so much. Our verification box battles so that you guys can get verified as streamers. The red dot, Zach did confirm that you do get a little bit of a push in the algorithm for being verified. So it's important if you can get that under your belt, especially before we go live. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you so much, my sweethearts. If you guys want to do those box battles, come Friday, 6 p.m. Come fully recharged. This is the app for people who love to love, and we support each other. Don't come looking for a handout. Come looking to support everyone because everyone will support you. And of course, Saturdays we do our community showcase where you have an opportunity to hop in the box and get a 2-minute spotlight, just you, as long as you're rated G, to introduce yourself to the app, share a talent if you have one. Let us know who you are when you go live. We do that every Saturday. All right, my darlings, let's get Zach and a bigger
Hey
box.
guys.
Here we are. All right. And then I told you about the top talent. All right, my darlings, here we go. We're going to go in order. I've got Tai Chi. I've got Fester. I've got Two Ghosts. I've got Winter. And I've got Gaza. Our first 5 there. All right. Mute yourselves, my darlings. Mute yourselves. Mute yourselves. And we will start with Al Tai Chi.
Hey, Megs, how's everybody doing out there on this wonderful, amazing day? And I always like to start out with a spiritual hug. Lots of love. Wait a minute, where's my camera at? Wait a minute, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, there we go. You turn that puppy on, and there we go. I'm just enjoying it, guys. I'm like understanding more and more the questions that I need to ask to really understand the app, but just picking up on everybody's energy, all the love and happiness that we feel is just cool on an everyday basis. I just appreciate being here. So I'm just going to watch. That's all I had to say
Oh.
today. And again, lots of love and happiness.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Alvi Tai Chi. You're a darling. We appreciate you. Lots of love and happiness your way as well. Let's go to Gaza.
Gaza.
Hey, what's up, Zach? And hi, Megs.
Hello.
How you doing? So I have one concern and I have one complaint about my summit. So let me go to what relates to the app. I wanted to ask a question. When it comes to the gifters, you see how you could stay on the opposite side and see who gifts on the other side. I think it's starting to become a big problem. Reason I said that because if I'm friends with Zach and I'm over by Megs and I want to support Megs for this day. When Zach sees me over there, he's like, "Oh, so now you switch side. Now you're on that on Meg's side, gifting her."
I want to
And
know who the
then
jerk is that's complaining about you gifting whoever the heck you want. I want to know who's complaining about that because here's the thing this is the app for people who love to love. Some of us
Yeah.
sprinkle twinkle evenly,
well,
some of us do it strategically.
I have a big problem with that because guess what? Now they shooting me down everywhere I go because they're like,
Shh.
"Oh, you're not shooting for me now." So I'm shooting you down everywhere you go.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
somebody
mean,
said to me somebody said to me they wanted to get verified. So they're like, okay, can you help me to get verified? All right, went over there and dropped a 50,000 coins on them. Okay, but the person on the opposite side didn't know that's what was going on. So everywhere they see me now, they shoot me down.
I mean, I mean, it's that I don't. Yeah, that's not great. But I don't think we're gonna change the way that it shows up because that's a big part of the culture
Yeah.
is just seeing the bubbles. That's like yeah, it's like kind of a core feature of the bubbles.
Gaza, my darling, you need better friends. Why don't you come to our verification battles on Friday and help all these new people trying to get verified? Instead of 50,000 coins on one person, 50,000 coins on 200 people. And everybody can
I,
get a little sprinkle and you'll be everybody's favorite. If you're going to spend money,
no
do it with
problem. I love
people that
I
appreciate
I
it.
love the gift anyway, so no problem. My other thing is for Zach. So Zach,
Yeah.
my summit is definitely not what I asked it to
Yeah.
look like. Or it's definitely not what I wanted.
Okay, yeah. Then let's follow up. We'll get that edited for you.
Gaza, you're a
Okay.
darling. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Do you
much.
have? Yeah, I'll follow up. I'll follow up on that.
All right, we'll send you back
Yes.
down.
So those was my two things. So you guys, thank you again. All right. All right, Zach. Thank you again. All right.
Of
Thank you, my
course,
friend.
appreciate
All
you.
All right, let's go to I am Uncle Fester.
Hey there. Hey, Zach. So, first of
Hello,
all,
Uncle
I wanted to
Fester.
give everybody a little bit of light.
There we go. Yes,
A little
love
bit of
it.
light for everybody. Secondly, I was wondering, and I don't know if I've ever heard this or not, but can we turn off or eventually turn off gifting? Like, if we don't want people to gift us, can we have a button that says, I don't want you to gift me, just I'm here to hang out?
A temporary pause. Yeah, that's something that we're going to figure out. Yeah. Is it because you don't want it covering the screen, or you don't want to have gifts in general? Like, what's the?
Sometimes I just don't want people gifting me. I would rather just to hang out.
Yeah. That makes
Like if
sense.
you're doing like a mental health stream or you're doing a meditation and you don't want to be interrupted, it's kind of like, I pop in and sprinkle twinkle. I don't know what you're doing. I just want to love on you. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe someone has just bared their soul and they've talked about how they were just, somebody in their family was murdered by an arrow, and there I go doing an arrow gift without knowing. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know. Terrible example. Blotza, my darling, can you request again?
Yeah, we'll that's on the roadmap. That's on the roadmap.
Okay. And the other thing is a personal thing. My alter ego's wedding anniversary is today, 14 years.
14 years. Congratulations to your alter ego.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
I appreciate that.
Love
Much love,
it.
everyone.
Good job, Uncle Fester. Appreciate you.
Much love, Uncle Fester.
I mean, shot through the heart. It's fine. Okay, Winter. My gorgeous Jen. Faster ball.
Okay. All right, I have to hurry because I only have 12%. Okay, so a big thing people have been asking, is there any way, and I don't know whether you said this or not because I missed the very beginning, is there any way to put how close you are to the ranks? Because that is like driving
Yeah.
me crazy and everyone else.
Yep.
So
That's
like,
that's getting in there.
okay,
That's
do you
that's
know how
something that in
soon?
parallel soon. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because is there any way, you know how you put how much money we make? Is there any way to put right next to it, literally, what do we call it? Do we call it diamonds here, or what do we call it? Just coins.
Coins, but I think we
Okay,
are going to implement a diamond system soon. Wow,
okay.
Joker, let's go.
Joker. House of Jokers.
Hey,
Gorgeous Joker. Congratulations, Joker. Thank you so
that's
much, my friend.
yeah. And then the other one, did you talk about the host being able to text in the chat? Because sometimes people are talking and they just want to be like, hello, in the chat, but we can't text into the chat.
You mean when you're a host? Yeah.
Yes, when we're
That's
hosting, we cannot text in the chat.
yeah. Surprisingly, that's a more difficult implementation than you would think.
Really?
But we have that on the backlog for sure. I don't know what the timing would look like for that. But yeah.
Okay, let's see. And then the other thing, let me make sure I have everything. The other thing was, is there any way, people have been asking me, so once you hit 69, you get the eggplant. What if you lose your streak? Do you lose the eggplant? What the
Yeah.
hell? Oh my God.
You do?
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
you wait
that's
a minute,
huge. Okay.
wait. If you lose your streak, even if you've had the eggplant, you lose it?
Yeah, that's how it works now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's new. Okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
an aubergine.
So there you go.
It's my love Evangeline, the
There-
aubergine. It's fine, you guys. It's fine. Rated
that
G. It's a
scared me for a
delicious
second.
vegetable with parmigiana. Calm
Oh
down.
my goodness.
Roll up.
Okay, let's see. Is there any way, okay, because sometimes people play spite, let's just say, oh shit. Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sometimes people play, let's say, the spicy, oh, there it is.
Teton
Game. Is there
Sky.
any way to turn off filtered comments for like a little bit?
Are you seeing a lot of filtering?
Yes. Yeah. When I play a game, there's like a certain game people are supposed to like be guessing. They cannot say certain words. We've tried it. We've taken
Okay,
What's the
pictures.
Zaddy.
what are?
Yeah.
Can you send me a
I shouldn't
message
say
with the
it on
words that
here.
are not?
Not right
Yeah,
now.
can you send me a message
Yes.
of the words that are being filtered?
Yeah. Let's see, look quickly. Can we get a soundboard? Something where we can click on there for clapping or laughing, something like that.
Yeah, that's probably going to come through an integration, but yeah, there's like an integration that we're looking at that should be able to do that.
Okay. And one more thing, and it's has to do with basically. Oh no, two. Can we get a thing that says when we first joined on our profile? Because
Okay.
sometimes people lose their streak, but we don't know when we started, and that way we have anniversaries.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we actually talked about adding that to the OG badges and just the badges in general. There will be a beta badge too, or a badge for people in beta. Um, oh,
Thank
moist.
you.
Um,
That had to be. I know who that
Hoda, I
was.
do not see your request, and Blatza, I need you to re-request. I
Thank
Do
you.
you,
brought you in, but you weren't here, so.
Husky? Do you have you put any of these, or have you seen any of these and upvoted them on the feedback.favorited.com?
No, I should, but these are all literally what everyone has been asking me, and me too. Like I've absolutely
Yeah.
wanted them
They're all
forever.
on there, I think, actually.
If they're all on there, yeah, just throw the upvotes on them. It's good to
Upvote 'em.
have the feedback
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other thing is for basically to kind of, in a way, like thank people who've been super loyal. For instance, when they hit 100 days, is there any way to acknowledge that they hit the 100 days? Or 200? Like, I'm
Gaza!
literally coming
Yes.
at 300 days.
Yes. No, we the daily rewards for that need to get in as well. There's a whole
Yeah.
system of daily rewards that we have scoped out. So it'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah. Yeah, there's very few that have actually hit the 300. Like
yes.
super close. So
Yes.
that's why. But
I know.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole system of awards for streaks. We've got
Okay.
more streak stuff too planned. Like
Okay.
other kinds of streaks.
Okay. And that is
Okay.
all. I thought
Thank you
those
so
were
much,
probably the
Jen.
best.
Love
Yeah,
you
All
right
right,
now, and I'll
appreciate
send
you.
you back
thank
down.
you so
Thank
much. And
you.
any
Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right, Dougie Fresh, hold on because you guys were number 3. And thank you so much, Okie Zaddy and Gaza and Joker and Teton Sky, everybody that's here. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. So excited to be able to be part of this incredible community. I love you. I mean it. Dougie Fresh.
Oh, Megs, you're on the podium now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, first off, Megs, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by today. That was really cool. Zach, keep rocking it. You guys got an awesome app going on here. Thank you very much for giving us a cool place to hang out
Of
and the
course.
transparency.
Appreciate
So
you.
that's really cool. Really cool. My question is that I have, oh, and I don't know if Cowboy Larry's still in here. Cowboy Larry, thank you so much for everything you do, helping me out with everything. Cowboy Larry rocks. You guys.
Amazing. Love
Awesome.
Cowboy
So,
Larry.
yes.
He's an OG for real.
Yes. Yes. And Zach, I don't know if you gave me your cold. When did you get yours? But
It was just a cold.
I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it.
It's going around. It's really going around.
It is. So I'll make sure to wipe my box down when I'm done here. But so my question is, hey, Best Buy baby, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Good. It was good battling you the other day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate that as well. So
Yes,
my
sir.
question is I found myself on the discovery page today when I was on my live, and I had the blue mark instead of my red mark
Yeah.
for a gifter. So I didn't know if you can switch those. I didn't know that you could
Yeah, you
switch
can.
them. So if I'm streaming and it shows as a blue mark and I don't know that, I'm not gonna get pushed out.
No.
That's not. Yeah, that's just a display thing.
Okay, I wasn't sure if switching it
You're
meant anything.
It's just display. You can display your streamer verification or your gifter verification by switching it in the verification panel for your bio.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea.
And that's going to get also edited soon. We're going to have a modification for that, so it's clear that you're setting the this streamer verification to show versus gifter verification. But yeah, that's just
Okay.
set through the verification panel.
Okay, yeah, that worried me. Because we're really pushing on this, and I would also like to thank my OGs, my Dougie Fresh family OGs, for doing everything they can to help push me out, guys. It was they've been working really hard to help us out, help our community grow, and on behalf of the Dougie Fresh family too, we want to all thank you guys for everything you guys do. So
Appreciate you and your
really
whole team.
You're
Okay.
amazing, Dougie.
Thank you,
Love you,
guys.
buddy.
You guys
Cheers.
are all amazing. Keep up the great work, everybody.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sweetheart.
Thank you. Feel better.
Steady, Papa.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Everybody, my favorite fan. What's up, Zach? Hey, I appreciate you for making this app. First thing first, I just want to say the viewers. I just got verified, right? So I only have like 2-3 people in looking at me, but when I swipe left, I had like 16, 30 people looking at me, and I feel like that's very creepy. How can we fix that?
So this goes back to the whole automatically be put into the live after 10 seconds versus watching for as long as you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's yeah, we're gonna have some options for that if you don't want people who are just like viewing from the outside. You will be able to like turn that off, but like in general, we want people to be able to swipe through and decide whether they want to enter the room or not. It's a balance, right? It's a balance. So right now we we put a little hamper on the ability to just watch a stream and just sit there. But you can swipe back and forth and kind of keep doing it if you really want to. Yeah, some people, I mean, it's a balance between people who are like, I don't want people watching from the outside, and then people who are like, I don't want people to see that I'm in their room yet. So there's also ghost mode people want ghost mode, but then you're not going to be able to see if they're in your room or not. So it's a balance. We're trying to strike a balance there.
Also, I need advice for I'm new to streaming.
Yeah.
And I know we in beta. So Meg said the app is fully launching soon, but when? And how would it help me as a new streamer, like, and then this beta mode?
So I mean, being in beta is going to allow you to build up momentum for when we fully launch. The full launch, really functionally, there's like some big overarching strategic things that we need to get done, and then we will launch fully. Some stuff that like I have not mentioned and I haven't talked about that like is kind of behind the scenes, and then some stuff which is just like the features that we need to get in, some basic features that we need in the app, like for example DMs and sharing lives and stuff like that. So both of those, like when everything comes together, it will launch. There will probably be more traffic, more people in the app. The app will be more stable, less glitches, and more features. So functionally, like that's what's going to happen when we go from like beta to being fully launched.
Got you. Hey, I
Thank you,
appreciate
Steady
you.
Papa.
Much love.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right, let's see if we can keep it to one question, guys. We've got a lot of people in the queue. Let's go to Ryan is purple.
Mine actually piggybacks right now off of what we were talking about earlier with the moderator reporting or kicking and everything not officially working. I've had a lot of reports about that from my mods and other creators as well saying the same thing. And then with the reports, are we fully aware if once you are reported, does that affect your algorithm and your views?
Being reported will not. Right now, it doesn't affect you either way, but it's when we're fully fleshed out. If you have actions taken against you, that will temporarily affect it.
Right, because
And
I
you'll
know
see
some of
that
us creators deal with some overbearing people, and I know for a fact,
being
like if
reported
I have
is
somebody blocked, if I'm going through the discovery page, I can still come across some of their lives, and it'll let me listen. It'll say the live is ended, but they still have I still have full access to them, even though I don't want to, and I'm sure vice versa. They can come in and listen and whatnot. Like I've got, legality things. Some of us are co-parents, and we don't want our other co-parent to spying and then text us and that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, you got to bring that to the
yeah.
table, but it isn't a nuisance.
Yep. Yeah, we're aware of there's some things that are sometimes they fail on blocking or um, removing, and sometimes, and then there's also behavior of blocking that is not exactly what people are looking for yet,
Right.
and so
It's just
we're editing.
actually, targeting almost essentially sometimes.
People have ways of getting around that right now. So we're working on that. Also, just like deeper blocking, so once you block someone they can't make another account and immediately come back and do it.
Right.
Beautiful.
There's stuff going on behind the scenes, but we're working on the trust and safety product to help with that.
Do
Hey,
you, when
I
you block
appreciate it.
somebody, is it their IP? Like is that what you do to discourage
there's
future?
there's a few there's a few ways that we can do that, and I'm not going to go into details on how we're
Okay.
going to implement that because I don't want to give anything on how people to do workarounds
A
essentially.
good magician never reveals their tricks.
Yeah, and good trust and safety is something that needs to work without people understanding exactly how it's working.
Who's that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you,
Um,
Ryan. It's purple.
absolutely. And then real quick, there was a studio Discord I heard about, right? I missed that part. I was vacuuming.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're
Studio is we've got big update coming for Studio, and then a bunch of more people are going to get access, and that is when we will also launch the gamer rankings.
I've had the biggest glitches the last 2 days trying to get
The
OBS
Studio?
to communicate, and then when I would click go live, it wouldn't show anything on my computer, and I would be ghost live 2 or 3 times at the same time.
So if you're not in
Are you in the
Studio,
Discord?
yeah, he's
No,
not.
no, I just heard about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just
Are you in
go into
Discord in general?
Yes, I'm in the favorite of Discord. I posted some about it yesterday, but I didn't get a reply on it.
we're
All
on
right.
it.
I appreciate
I'm
you
on
guys.
it.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Best Buy, baby.
How you doing? I
Happy
just wanted to
birthday.
say, if we can just get the bullies off this app or whatever the case may be, we'll send you recordings to take care of it. But we got to get some of these bad people off the app, trashing everybody and talking about children and everything else. If we can do that, that's
Please,
great.
yeah, Studio or safety at favorited, or there's the report. There's reporting them directly or safety at favorited.com. I at this point, so just in general, like I guess this is a good time to just say in the past I would come through and take action very quickly. Now as we're scaled up and we want to do things the right way and the legally right way, we have a trust and safety team. That team is growing. We literally are bringing people on. The trust and safety team is getting really really good. So when you send it through to safety there is an investigation that happens and we will take action on stuff. If it's
Great.
again like my goal is to not to remove everyone who is bullying. My goal is to get people who are bullying to not bully and understand that like it will be better for everyone if you just behave better. That's obviously not like it's a very lofty goal and it's not like always something that's possible, but we have to be able to take a lot of people who are used to being toxic and used to have toxicity on other apps and make them, just
That's
behave
it.
better. I mean, that's the goal.
So
Other than
we
that,
as a
man,
community can really make a difference here by not engaging or entertaining any of those streams. If we see somebody
Yeah.
doing it, we report it, we move on, we don't engage, we don't go and tell Best Buy, Lots is talking crap about you. We don't engage,
Yeah.
right? Report, move on, ignore it. Move
perfect.
Report
past.
and the trust and safety tooling that we're building is going to be giving a lot of feedback to people who are causing issues in the app. Like it will affect people's algorithm even if they're not banned, and they will get direct feedback like, hey, this is what's happening. This is why like potentially try to be better, and there will be ways of giving kudos as well as giving negative feedback on someone's behavior. It's a very difficult thing to like productize out toxicity, but that's like the goal.
No doubt about it. I appreciate you guys. When there's an issue, you guys are on it. Megs, to the whole team, I appreciate you guys, and you got my guys back. You got my back. I got you guys back.
I got your back.
120%. Loving it, guys.
Love you, buddy. Thank you so much,
Appreciate you.
Best
Happy
Buy.
birthday
Thank
again.
you.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
Legend. Make sure you're following everybody.
Legend.
Please follow everybody. Pick everybody up. Pick everybody up, you guys. Pick up Best Buy. All right, let's go to certified 24K. Let's go. Oh, you're muted.
Hey,
There you go.
okay. Hey, favorite family, how's everybody doing? Zach, thank you guys for creating this wonderful app. And Meg, thank you for being an ambassador of love and light. We love you. I just wanted to ask, what do we do if like we've got an event? My birthday is this Saturday, and I've created a banner for it. What's the best place to put that banner for it to get visibility?
Well, so if you have other social media, put it there on stories. Definitely put it on your story. And I'll go. I mean, right now the algorithm is there's not discovery on stories yet, but we will have story discovery soon. So
certified. Come into my Discord. Post it in my
Yeah.
Discord. Post
and
it in
Discord too,
Yep.
for sure.
And then put a note on your profile of what you're going to be doing as well. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Yep.
I will. And also, I've got about 30 years of recording engineer and producer. I've done a lot of work in the industry. I need to get access to that studio. What
Yeah.
do I need to do? I try to find it.
Again, join my Discord. I'll send you the
Yeah.
link, my darling.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love y'all.
Megs will give you the application.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Oh my
appreciate
God, you're
y'all.
an awesome legend.
Appreciate you.
Grace, how are you, Grace?
Hi. Yes, I guess somebody already asked my question. But I do have another one. I'm Latina, and I don't see any Latino people on here. I always see the same people. So I
needs
mean,
an
I
algorithm
love
fix.
this app. I really do, but I just would like to see. I don't want to see the same people all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the algorithm is changing today, so it'll be good to get your
Okay.
feedback on how that works.
Yeah.
Because if you're if you're yeah, we have some. I think we have some Latinos in chat down here.
Yeah.
We got some Latinos. My
Yeah.
darling, though, I hear that, right? That
Yeah.
you see the same people. So again, starting today, it's going to start watching who you're interacting with and who you are loving, and you're going to see those people more often.
Also, one more question. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep it fast. I'm so sorry. So, is there a reason why some of us lose our streaks? Is it like, are we getting, you know, is it some words that we're saying? Are we doing something wrong?
You're saying you lost your
The
open
streak.
streak?
Yeah. Like my
Mute
my
yourself,
sister
guys.
right now, she was on like 50.
She's on what?
Grace, come back, Grace.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Tootie.
I'm sorry.
Tootie, will you mute Tootie?
Oh,
Yeah.
so we have, yeah, so we're still it's funny that this was an issue before, and it has been an issue again, but yeah, we're working on the streaks thing. If your
Okay.
streak, if you feel like your streak got taken and it wasn't accurate,
Right.
ping support.
Okay.
Also,
All right.
this
Thank you
is,
so much, guys. Sorry.
of course, appreciate you. Also,
Thank you,
this is the
Grace.
last group here, because then I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
jump here.
All right. Let's go with
Cool.
Tootie.
Hey,
Hi
Tootie.
guys, how's everyone? I really just wanted to know if there will be at some point a way for us to update our own contact information via settings.
Yeah. There's a few reasons why that's not in there. One being like security of like making sure that people don't get their account compromised, and then someone changes the information, then now we don't have a way of getting it back to them. But yeah, that will be in hopefully after this trust and safety product is being built over this next month. But yeah, that'll be in there.
Okay, perfect.
Great
That was my only
Eventually.
question.
Do you need to change
Have a
something?
beautiful day, guys. Yeah, I need to change my phone number, and I contacted support, but I'm hoping that they get back to me before, God forbid, I get locked out of my account or something.
Okay.
I'm like, please help
Yeah.
me.
Thank you, sweet girl.
But I hope you guys have a beautiful, happy
Love
day,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye, sweeties. She's
Bye.
so cute. Actually, that reminds me. Samantha
Yeah.
Support had confirmed if you lose your phone, we can't change your account to connect to an email. It's got to be phone to phone or email to email, right? So keep that under your hat. All right, let's go to the Sean Baker.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting the little one ready for dance. Go to the
Okay.
next person. I'll be ready here in a second.
Let's go, Blatza.
Everyone, how y'all doing? Good evening, that's where
Hello.
I'm from, good morning, afternoon, wherever y'all watching from. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Because the last time I was up here, I asked about the stories, and I got it. As soon as I got up, I'm here to ask about the subscription now.
Well, that's not as ready to go yet, but we have the it's mostly in. So that's probably going to come after 2v2. We're prioritizing 2v2s like pretty strongly because it's also 2v2s will also come with a redesign of co-hosting. It will also come with potentially other modes of battling. So that's prioritized right now, and then after that is is inbox and subscriptions. So that will be in within a month.
And the next thing, I want to say thank you all, favorited team. And I got one of the best cooking show on favorited. You all come through Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Thank you, Vlasta.
Check out Bless the
Appreciate you.
Cooking Show.
Thank
Appreciate.
you. Okay, let's go to Kermit.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Kermit.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Kermit.
Appreciate you.
So the only question I have is, well, obviously, unlike these beautiful people that are in the comments and up here, I'm a frog. I wanted to know why I do well in the swamp.
I mean,
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Yes. 100%. 100%, Kermit.
hilarious.
Appreciate you.
I love
I
your
appreciate
brother.
you all.
Bye, sweetheart. Why are there so many, by the way?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I love it. All right, Hoda.
Hello. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Thanks. Hi Zach. And chat. Hi everybody. I saw you, Zach, when I was 2 weeks in. I'm now 1 month in, and I think I'm gonna continue, darling. So my question was, it was more so like I've been wondering and thinking about this for a while now, across like various platforms. I wanted to know if there is a possibility, if there's like even possible to do this, right? You know how when you're hosting, you're live and you're battling with someone, or even if you're just co-hosting, and sometimes it's like quiet and you want to kind of see what someone else is doing, and then obviously if you co-host you can like battle them or you can have a chat with that person. Is there any way you can like just click on the name whilst you're on live and watch? So the best example I can give is, you know how you were just co-hosting with Megs and you told everyone to leave your live and go to Megs's live? Is there any way
Yes.
that we can just like, with the chat
Yes.
you're with, move to that live together, and then if they want to leave with you, they can leave with you. If they want to like stay, they can stay.
So it's the merging of rooms together.
Essentially, like, and not even just merging, it's like, can we just go enter a room, me and my crowd just watch? Because you know how everyone had to leave Zach's live to come over
Yeah.
here to have a look. Is there a way to just like click
Yeah.
merge, like in that sense? But yeah,
I mean, I
I think
think
that's possible.
the it will be what functionally will be the rating feature where you go
Yeah,
and
okay,
raid
when you
someone's
raid,
room.
right, okay.
Oh,
So
Because
okay.
you'll just raid with them.
Right.
yeah, the
Okay,
raiding is
cool.
when you all pile into the same live
Yeah.
together.
And then
Okay.
Yeah.
just one thing, you know how you were saying with like with watching on the stream, you could go in like ghost mode to watch. Like when you say ghost mode, do you mean like they can just watch you even if you've like blocked them or muted them or anything like that? Or is that like
No. We get the white makeup, we get the sheets.
Oh,
We
okay.
ooh.
Okay. Okay, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to take up anyone else's time, but thank you, darling. It was nice to see you. Thank you guys.
Love you,
Appreciate you, Oda.
Hoda. You're so amazing. Absolute legend. Okay, let's go to, well, now it's tough. Who sends us home? Who wants to go for Catwoman? You're gorgeous. Can we just bask in your beauty and have you
like, where does
unmute?
my camera? Thank you. You're so beautiful as well. How's everybody doing?
Good. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you so much for having me up here. I really appreciate it. And thanks for creating an amazing app. I know things are a little bit, kind of like wonky for you guys, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I'm not here to be like, okay, when is this going to get fixed? But I did have kind of like piggybacking off of Kermie. He's so lit. What do you guys think for like the cosplay community? Do you feel like it's going to be, obviously Freddie's on here. There's other cosplayers. What do you guys like as far as feedback? What do you recommend for us cosplayers?
Yeah, I mean, whatever feedback you have, please I'm deep in the cosplay community myself and have been for a very long time. I know a lot of the cosplayers on like Instagram and the other platforms. So, I mean, if you have feedback on what would be helpful for you guys, and like that's one thing that when we start to have segmented content types, cosplay may be one of the things that that you can choose. Yeah,
because I'd love to see like a little bit more of like cosplay, because sometimes it's awkward when I'm sitting here in like a latex suit and then they're just sitting there and like,
is it though, or are we just like
I don't know,
just like
that's more fun.
A little sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but it's always fun. But yeah, no, I definitely would love to see that. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to know that. And you said the algorithm is going to be kind of moving up a little bit today.
It's changing. Yeah, it's changing today. We have an iteration of it today, and then it'll just continue to change over time.
So I appreciate what Study Papa was mentioning, Catwoman, about the fact that we are in beta, and Zach had said now is the time to establish yourself and get the momentum. You're the only, right? And I am Catwoman on the app right now with the presence, right? We have you have a lot of opportunity to get in here at Favorited and be the first, the one, and capture that community. I love the themed battles. I love when you go against Michael Myers and you go against Kermit, and we can have those together. And I'd love to be able to pair non-cosplayers with cosplayers and build that dynamic as well. So there's all this opportunity. Now's the time, man.
Sweet. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Love you guys. What's up?
Catwoman, what is your opinion on filters?
Personally, I don't really care. I think it's cool with them. Without them, I don't really care. It's like filters. No filter. Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I only use aesthetics. So like on TikTok, how you could like swipe and kind of change the color. That's what I liked, but I don't really care for filters. No. Good. But I don't want to speak for everybody. I'm sorry.
We're still
playing. No, I was just wondering, just like
hall, right?
I kind of like it without, because it kind of forces you to be like, okay, this is me.
I meant more like full character filters, right? So that's like that's one of the things that I don't know if you know the VTubing world, but I know a lot of people in VTubing, and we'll have VTubers on the app, which is a little bit like digital cosplay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? One more thing. I'm so sorry. As far as like cosplaying, like
no filters.
The stuff that I usually have, like whips and stuff, that doesn't flag me, does it? Because it did on TikTok. Like it flagged me like a mother. I couldn't ever get.
Only if you're doing dirty things with the whips. Otherwise,
okay, yeah, I don't do that. Okay, sweet. All right. Well, thank you guys so much again, and I hope you have an amazing day. And I'll see you soon.
Love you, gorgeous girl.
All right, love you guys.
Appreciate you.
Titanski, Tatonka. Hi, Teton Sky.
What's going on, Zach?
Brother.
Thank you so much for bringing out.
Appreciate you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Megs as well. I'm always sending everyone over here as best as I can. Basically, I know you've already touched on this. I've been seeing just recently in the past week with the last update with boxes and box battles, the connection. I've been being dropped out my own boxes as well. And that's kind of been going on recently. Is there an planned?
Yeah, we're working on boxes. My team pinged me that when we started talking about boxes before, that we're actively working on it.
Oh, good.
So
yeah, and that's what I've been kind of getting that update too. So I just know a lot of people are trying to request stop, getting dropped down, I basically just have people reset and come back on in to get requeued up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on top of it. We see it. And I don't have a specific timeline, but we're working on it.
No, for sure, for sure. And I know that. I know you guys, you know, if something's not coming out, it's because you are behind the scenes working on it pretty hard. And I appreciate you guys for that. You know, I know a lot of people think that things aren't moving as fast as what people would like to see, but I do know very much that you guys are 24/7 working on this and making everything as smooth as possible. So thank you again. I do appreciate it.
The staff is married to favorite in sickness and in health. Thank you, Teton Scott.
Just want to say thank
Appreciate you, Teton.
Thank you, buddy. Okay, send us home, Sean Baker.
Okay, save the best for last. Let's see how it is today. I'm just kidding. So my question for you guys, this is a piggyback on something that was probably asked a month ago, and we haven't heard it again. So when I go to cash out, are we still planning on having a thing where we can cash out a certain amount of coins, leave a certain amount of coins back in our balance?
Yeah, that's almost there too. That's in parallel.
That was the one thing that I was thinking, because
partial.
I have a gifting addiction, and if I don't cash out some of it, I gift it all.
Yeah, I got you.
So
We have the designs, we have the front end for. We just need to put it in. So it's there.
And another
So you
thing,
say it's in parallel with what?
In parallel with the major features. So it's not being blocked by 2v2s. It just we'll get that in there. I don't have the exact timeline, but it's almost ready to go basically.
it's a bigger thing to put in, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not going to be separate wallets like purchase versus earned. You're just going to be able to, you'll still have the one pot, but you can just determine how much you want to withdraw.
Yeah. Yep. There will be, you'll have like, this is how many coins are eligible for.
Charlie!
Charlie.
Thank you so much, Charlie! You darling. Sorry to interrupt. I flinched. Sean Baker.
Yes.
How was your birthday?
Oh, my birthday was great. Thank you. I had the birthday gift for like a week for some reason, but
I think
it
we
was
just
good.
gave you everybody's birthday gift.
Well, nobody could send it to me after they did it for the whole week, though. I could send it to everybody else, so it was kind of funny.
What do you
But
want to change the speed demon to, Demal? I don't
yeah,
understand.
so that's another thing everybody's been saying. They want the speed demon switch with the blossom bloom. Everybody wants the speed
The
demon to be
value.
15K,
Yeah.
and they want the blossom bloom to be 10K, and that's what I've heard from a lot of people.
Yeah. I think Blossom Bloom was going to come down in price, in cost. I don't know if we're going to put up the Speed Demon, but I think there's a few. We're generally speaking, some gifts will go down in price. We don't put the cost up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the speed demon will stay the same. Okay.
There's a chance that some of the gifts get cheaper. There's not really, we're not going to be making gifts more expensive.
Yeah. And my last little bit is like to clear the air with everybody being so mad, Zach. This isn't bad controversial. I know what you guys are kind of doing. Everybody was so upset that people were at a favorited party, but I think you guys were more, and this is my opinion, I think you guys were more hosting a little thing for like your hometown, like congratulations thing. People in LA, you didn't want people to have to come fly out for something that was only one night. Is that correct?
It was supposed to be very casual, very chill. Like, yeah, it was very specifically not supposed to be something to fly out for.
Yes.
And it was also like for the team and for like local people. Like it wasn't a big activation, and we didn't want to set the expectations of a big activation and have people fly out and be disappointed. We're going to have much bigger activations in the future, and there will be a lot more opportunities for people to come out. 100%.
Yeah, I just seen a lot of people getting upset, and I was sitting there like, you know what? I think it's just something for like the friends like that are there. You know, nobody needs to fly out for one night of activities, but you guys are probably rolling something out for something a bigger event for all the creators.
Yeah. We're gonna have much bigger events, and it'll be clear on how to get to them and what's going on. 100%.
Speaking of big events, Eloise is complaining that the Midas is too slow. She wants to be able to throw big gifts really fast and not have them play 30 minutes after, because she throws 10 at a time. It's crazy.
Wow. So the one thing on that is we are going to have bigger gifts jump the queue from smaller gifts that are given. So if you do give, they will play first. Okay. But we're not gonna speed up the Midas. Usually people throw one Midas. That's usually
yeah. Eloisa, you're a gem. You're a unicorn, my darling. A unicorn.
Yes. But I mean, if you're gifting a lot, like, well, right now, there's the bigger verification or gifter badge unlocked gifts,
Yeah.
right? The solar, but there will also be, as you level up, custom gifts. So as you know, if you're a high level verification, you will get a custom gift to yourself at a certain point, and if you want it to be really big and short, like, you'll be able to do that.
So, but that's like outside of the summit that we just designed the flag. It's like an actual
Yes,
personalized gift that you
like a
get.
full personalized gift. That will be part of the verification leveling system,
Sprinkle
like a
twinkle.
kangaroo
Here
gift.
we come, guys. I love it.
Yes.
All right. Well, that concludes our panel. Zach, any final thoughts?
Yes.
Any parting words? Anything we didn't touch on that you wanted to drop on anybody?
Yeah, I mean, keep giving feedback at feedback.favorited.com. I want to hear what people are feeling, what people are thinking about the stuff as we're adding them. This obviously, like, we added a huge new feature. We now have asynchronous content for the first time in stories. Stories is
Flaves,
going to
flaves,
flaves. I like
flaves,
that. The flaves, the
flaves.
mini the flaves, and then
Yeah.
we'll have permanent flaves soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to get people's feedback as we're going and how they're behaving. It's pretty crazy. There's been hundreds of thousands. I think 400,000 gifts have been sent to stories in the last week. So
I'm
pretty
really
cool.
curious about the analytics on that, and just what, because the visibility, right? They're not searchable yet. So you're
Yeah.
seeing stories in order
You're
of
you're just
randomness.
you're just seeing mostly you're seeing who's live first. So you can see who's live first in the stories feed,
Okay.
and then you see people you're following, but we don't have discovery yet. We don't have the broader gifting on the stories yet. We don't have sharing get stories in app. We don't have links. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come just around stories itself, but then, we have a lot of other features, 2v2s, DMs, everything else. So
I know
uh,
that we're testing a studio right now. Is it going to be impossible in the future for someone who's using the phone app to co-host with someone using studio? Or
No,
do
it's
you need to do
actually
it?
possible right now. You should be able to right now. No?
No,
Pretty
and like, and I can't get in boxes like Duck Race is on studio. I can't get in boxes on when he's live.
Box is different, but you can't co-host with him yet.
No.
Yeah.
I'll test it here in a second. If I'm able to co-host, are people able to click in and go into his live the same way it functions
It
on
will
phone?
function the same. Yeah.
Okay.
It's when we're done with studio, or when we're like up to date with studio, it will be, yeah,
Okay.
it will
All right.
be just the same.
That's good.
But yeah, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Megs, always.
Thank you.
Everyone in the chat. Thank you for being patient. We're still scaling everything up. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Zach. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye. All right, my darlings. That was another